Hello, this is my response to what you wrote. I really thought it was really solid, so wanted to yap about it for a little while. I really appreciated your summary for Peggy Jones section, especially. I thought that was really solid, like much better than I did probably. Uh, but I thought it was also as long as you did, that it was really important to acknowledge the like uh, mutual aspects of environmental justice and social justice and how intrinsically linked they are. And you can't really be an advocate for one without being an advocate for another. You like they're both linked, and you can't just be like, oh, I care about the environment, but politics is I'm not very political. I hear people say stuff like that a lot, and it's really just like they probably a little bit racist. Maybe I don't want to go too far, but but like kind of like if someone can acknowledge that there is a climate crisis and all this stuff, and not see how it disproportionately affects poor communities or black and brown communities, indigenous communities, it's like ridiculous. Like by far, it does disproportionately impacts black and brown communities and poor communities just inside the U.S. Not even talking about abroad, where it's an even larger disparity. Like the global South is much more impacted by climate change, like by two or three times in general, than the global, I guess, West, or just the West, wealthy Western countries. So I've also really found that part of Peggy Jones' discussion valuable. Oh, shoot. I accidentally scrolled off your discussion here. So let me get back to it so I can appropriately respond to it. 78 dB. It just got rid of all the replies. That's wild. But yeah, off the top of my dome, I think I remember what you wrote about Van Jones, specifically about the biomimicry, I think, and then the just translation. Which the biomimicry part I was really interested in. I kind of wish he went more into detail on that. He gave some good examples, but they weren't super impactful examples. It was kind of interesting to see how biomimicry can be useful on a large, systemic level. I'm sure it can be, and I would like to see how it is. I think it'd be pretty cool to see that. I wish he gave some really good, I know, analogy, not necessarily analogies, but ways it's been implemented or could be implemented. I feel like that'd be interesting. And then I also really agreed with the idea of just translation, I believe. I think I'm kind of butchering it, but I think a lot of it was about representation, is what his thing was about. I think I remember. Lots going on in the dome, But I thought it was just really important to have, he was saying, I agree with him, and I believe you in your response, that it's very important to have people from those communities or people represent those communities. Like, if you keep people, talking about problems without talking to people influenced by the problems, and having people influenced by the problems be able to fix the problems, I don't think they're going to go away. Like, as long as you have some dude in, a rich white guy who's went to Harvard in D.C. is deciding what poor people in, Flint are getting for water, they're probably just going to see everyone as a number and cut some corners, and it's going to be much worse for everyone, versus having people actually, have representatives that are elected and benefit them and have their best interests in mind. I think that's really important. I've been yapping for a little bit too long now. Thank you for writing all your response. It was really solid. Thank you.